So we're going to begin in our Saxon Math workbook with one of our favorite pages. I would say this is the page when you get to be the teacher. You get to correct the math problems at the top of the page. So we have subtraction up there first. And go ahead and write your name at the top. I'm going to write Snowy Cat's name because he's my helper today. And we'll write out the date today. We're going to write out the month and everything the long way, okay? So the date is May. So May is written capital M-A-Y. Put a finger space, and it's going to be a 14th. Today's the 14th. Put your comma, and the year 2020. Okay, so you are going to be correcting this paper with me. So let's look at the first problem. So let's say the teacher is Vita, and she's teaching her brother and sister, Cain and Lila, how to do this problem. And so Cain solves the problem, and he says 9 minus 2 is 7. So we've got to make sure that that's done correctly. So we'll go ahead and count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is Vita as the teacher counting out 9 blocks. And then she would say to Cain, okay, Cain, show me how you're going to solve this. And Cain would say, okay, so it's saying take away 2. So I'm going to take off, he's going to take off 2. And then Cain's going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is correct. So that means Vita is going to put a little check mark there. Okay, so very good, Vita and Cain. Okay, so let's say on the next one, Trinity's working with her mom. And so Trinity's telling her mom, please solve for 4 minus 2. And her mom says it's 2. So Trinity's going to say to her mom, show me how you would do that. So her mom can count off 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And then she can take 2 away. And she can prove to Trinity that 4 minus 2 equals 2. So Trinity's going to put a check mark right there. Okay. Now the next one, we'll have Colin and his mom working together. And Colin's going to be the teacher, and he's going to ask his mom, solve for 7 minus 2. And his mom says 7 minus 2 is 5. And Colin's going to say, Mom, can you prove that to me? And so she's going to pick up the blocks and count out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then she's going to take 2 away, 1, 2. And she's going to show Colin that 7 minus 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then she's going to check the 5. Okay. Now we're going to Jonathan's house. Okay, so Jonathan is working with his mom today. And he says, Mom, what is 3 minus 2? And his mom says, oh, that's easy. 3 minus 2 is 1. And he says, Mom, we're mathematicians. You have to prove it to me. So his mom counts out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then she takes 1 away. Or she's going to take 2 away. Excuse me. She takes 2 away. And she only has 1 left. So she's proved to her son, Jonathan, that 3 minus 2 is 1. So Jonathan's going to give her a check. Okay, so then we're at Cole, Connor, and Cooper's house. And Cole is working with Connor and Cooper, and he's saying, so Connor, Cooper, how much is 11 minus 2? And they're like, okay, it's 8. And then Cole's going to have to stop them and say, okay, we're mathematicians, we're going to have to prove it. So first of all, we have to start with 11. And they're going to... Let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, they're only starting with 10. So we have to get that to 11. So they're going to have to reach for their other linking cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 11. And they have to have that first. Okay, then Cole's going to show them. Okay, so Connor, Cooper, you're going to count 2 and take those off. So Cooper comes over and goes 1, 2, and Connor grabs those and takes those off. And then he's going to say, okay, so Connor, go ahead and count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then he'll say to Cooper, how many was that? And he's going to say 9. And it's like, okay, so this one says 11 minus 2 equals 8. Is that correct? And Connor's going to say, no, that's not correct. That needs to be 9. So Cole's going to cross that off and make that 9 because we're mathematicians. We just proved that 11 minus 2 equals 9. Okay, good job, Cole, helping Connor and Cooper do their subtraction correctly. Okay, we're going to go down to the next row, and this time we're going to go to Logan's house, and Logan is working with his dad. And Logan's going to say, hey, Dad, how much is 5 minus 2? And his dad's going to say 3. And he says, Dad, we're mathematicians. You have to prove that to me. So his dad's going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Lincoln cubes, and then he's going to take 2 away. And then he's going to show that there's 1, 2, 3 left. So Logan's going to say, hey, Dad, you're a math genius. 5 minus 2 is 3. And he's going to check that off. Okay, then we're going to go to Vivian's house. And Vivian and Kate are working together. And Vivian says to Kate, Kate, how much is 10 minus 2? And Kate's going to say, that's easy. 10 minus 2 is 8. And she said, hey, Kate, can you show me as a mathematician how you would prove that? And Kate's going to go, sure. So she's going to take out the Lincoln cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's going to show 10. And then she's going to take 2 away because the problem is 10 minus 2. And then she's going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 minus 2 is 8. And Vivian's going to say, thank you, Kate. You're a great student. All right. Then we're going to go to Dylan Beeman's house. And he's working with his brother Ian, and he says, hey, Ian, how much is 2 minus 2? And Ian says, that's so easy. 2 minus 2 is 0. And he goes, can you be a mathematician and prove it to me? So Ian's going to count out 2 blocks, and then he's going to take 2 away, and he's going to say, see, 2 minus 2 is 0. And Dylan's going to say, great job, Ian. Thank you for helping me get a correct answer for that problem. So then we're going to Evan's house, and Evan's working with his sister Cora, and he says, Cora, can you show me how much 8 minus 2 is? And Cora says, I don't know, maybe 8 minus 2 is 5. And Evan says, well, let me show you how this works. Okay, so he's going to count out 8 cubes with her. So he's going to say, here, let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 cubes. And so then he's going to tell Cora to take 2 away. 1, 2. So she's going to take 2 away. And let's see how many we have left. That's how we find the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8, it says here 8 minus 2 is 5. So it's not 5. So Evan's going to cross that out and show his sister that they just proved that 8 minus 2 is 6. Okay, so now we're going to go to John and River's house, and they're working with Ashlyn, and they said, hey, Ashlyn, how much is 6 minus 2? And she said, oh, that's so easy. 6 minus 2 is 4. And they said, you know what, you need to be a mathematician and prove it to us. So she goes, okay, let me show you. So Ashlyn breaks out the Lincoln cubes and counts out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And River and John say, very good, you're acting like a mathematician now. And then she says, okay, I'm going to take 2 away, 1, 2. And then John and River say, okay, count how many are left. And she counts 1, 2, 3, 4. And John and Rivers look at the problem, and it says 6 minus 2 equals 4. And they're going to check it off, and they're going to tell Ashlyn, very good, you did a great job being a mathematician today. So go ahead and give yourself an exit ticket right here, boys and girls. We solved the top half of that page, and we'll come back and visit this page tomorrow where you get to be the teacher and grade the math problems.